What's up, guys? The Scale Armor Captain America dominated the voting polls, so here he is for you. And it looks like you guys liked my little surprise tribute to Tony in my Iron Man Rescue 2-pack last review. I felt that was a good opportunity to send off Iron Man in a meaningful way. But anywho, there's still 3 more figures in Wave 2 to review, so don't forget to vote on which one you want to see next in the comments below and or voting poll in my community tab. Alright, let's go! Starting with the box front, we get the usual endgame packaging, except this time we got the Scale Armor Cap pick. Here's one side, the top, the other side, and the bottom with the UPC. And on the back we get a nice glam of Cap in his awesome scale suit armor, the usual wording, the other Wave 2 figures, and Lego Jumbo. And there he is, guys, finally a Scale Armor Captain America from the movie, and I have to say he looks pretty good for 10 bucks. Starting with the head, we get the awesome tacular helmet with the chin strap and open ears, and there's lots of details all the way around. You even got his hair right there at the back that's actually painted, which is pretty nice. The paint on the ear is pretty clean as well as his A, which is just spot on, super awesome looking. A for awesome. Lots of details on the top there too, and his face sculpt overall is actually pretty nice. The eyes are very clean and the paint for the face is pretty clean too. And I have to say that I like this helmet way better than the Quantum Suit helmet. And here they are side by side so you can see the differences there. First off, you see the A here is actually smaller on this one compared to this one right here. Plus the silver is way shinier on this one, so I like that much better. Also, you notice the blue on the helmet here is a bit brighter than this one right here. And the biggest thing that I really like is check out the eyes. The eyes on the new one is just like a lot smaller than this one, and it looks more proportionate. This one looks kind of funny looking, and then this looks right. And of course on the side, obviously you got ears on this one, no ears on that, and the wing detail's a little bit different. And there's the back. This guy's got no hair, but this one does. And then here is the top as well with a little bit of differences. This one has much more detail. Definitely like this guy better. And now it's time to look at the Scale Armor. He's surprisingly well sculpted and detailed for a $10 figure, and the paint looks great as well. I really like how white the white looks, and it's got a gorgeously bright in-your-face red as well, and it's cleanly applied. There's no bleeding at all, which is surprising. Same thing for the belt, looks fantastic in that silver. Then you got the belt pouches there, and of course you got the awesome Scale Armor. Just check that out. The details and sculpting are fantastic on it, and you get the nice star right there in the middle with the nice silver paint that just looks great. Then you got the arm straps there, making them just wow. The cleanliness and sharpness of the sculpting and the paint almost remind me of an SH Figure Arts, you know, maybe a lower budget version. And even the back looks great as well with the nice straps and all its details just sculpted in, and look how clean that plastic is. And the arm continues that nice clean detail as well with a nice scaling on the shoulder just like in the movie. Some nice texturing on the arm there and some wrinkles. Then you got the nice red paint there, and then a blob of brown that shouldn't be there. Blah. And then you got the brown that's on the hand where it should be. Got some knuckles there. Got some skin colored fingers for his open finger gloves. And then you got lots of details on the inside here, like much more than the other side. I mean, check that out. It's kind of surprising. And he's got a cool elbow pad there, although there's a little plastic flare that's kind of annoying. And what's kind of cool is this red right here. Check it out. It starts right here. Goes all the way around in one continuous strip of red right back around into there, which is pretty sweet. And his other arm does the same thing, and there's actually a cleaner paint job here, no brown blobs, and he's got a closed fist on this one. Whoopsh. And moving into the legs, we get more of that A for awesome sculpt with no Lego Jumbo printed anywhere on them, which is nice. Now there's no paint on the upper legs here, only on the boots there, but the sculpting for the suit details and the wrinkles just look great, and they have that texturing all over the legs, which looks great as well, giving it a little bit more premium look compared to the, you know, $10 price point. And of course you got America's belt right there. And then you get the boots here, which are painted all brown, and that's it. No other colors, but it's okay, you know, it's a budget figure. But they did add lots of details. I mean, check out right here. They got all the buckles and straps right there. They got little metal pieces and some like perforated holes for the straps to go into. Tiny buckle there, got wrinkles, the gaiters, and then you got the little like steel toes. I mean, they did a really good job detailing his boots, and I really like them. They even added tread on the bottom there, although it's got Lego Jumbo, but I the way, it looks pretty cool from the side. And for articulation land, his head does the rotating in the circly thing, and the side to side is more of a wobble instead of articulation. Same thing with the top. It's just kind of a wobbly joint, really. His arm spins in a circle there with a 90-degree shoulder joint as well as a 90-degree elbow joint that spins in a circle as well. And his legs go almost all the way forward. It's a little bit short there, and then it goes a little bit back too. It's like maybe 4 degrees, not that much. And for accessories, it comes with the usual Captain America shield, which is the exact same as the Quantum Suit Captain America shield, which is the exact same as the Marvel Legends 10-year Captain America shield, minus the nicer paint job. And like all the other America figures, you just slide it onto his arm, putting the big end first, just like that. And if you want, you can put the strap into his hand, which sometimes it goes in, sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of finicky. Or if you want, you can just kind of flip it around that way, make sure his palm is facing there, slide it in just like so, and then flip it back around once it clears the hand, and then there you go. Nice and solid and secure. And that's what he looks like holding it in his nice scale suit armor. Looking pretty spiffy if I don't say so myself. Now, one of you guys messaged me over Instagram saying that you were having balance issues with yours, saying that whenever you fully extended his arm with his shield, he would topple over. So to try that for you, mine actually stays still, but I'm making sure I push him all the way back so he's at kind of an angle there. But when you put both arms out, he gets a little bit wobbly, and sometimes he stands and sometimes he eats dirt. But I found out the reasoning for that is because if you look at his boot here, there's a little curve at the front toe there, unlike the Quantum Suit Captain America here, where his foot is flat as a pancake, so he can just stand because of that, and that curve there is what's making him fall. So if he does fall over, let me see if I can balance him again. Okay, so you can see he's kind of wobbly like that, which is not cool, but if you want, just get like the cardboard box right here, kind of stuff it under his feet like so to counteract that curve, and now he's pretty sturdy. So that's an option in case you guys are having the balance issues. And just for fun, here he is holding the Marvel Legends 10-year Captain America shield, which looks great with that nice shiny paint, and also the 10-year Marvel Legends Thor 2-pack hammer. Whoo-wee, look at that. Isn't that awesome? I mean, it's on a different hand than in the movie, but I mean, still, it's like, ooh, that is looking really good. So, like, I mean, we don't have a Marvel Legends version of the scale suit yet, but I think this will do just fine for now. But you know what's even cooler than that hammer? This one, the Disney Cruise Line Theater Hammer. Man, that's what I call a Mjolnir, and it also lights up. It's like he's like calling the thunder powers or something, like he's gonna electricity strike. It's just really cool to watch and very mesmerizing with the pulsating light. It's like I could just stare at it like forever, and just really mesmerizing. Just no, I want the big one. You get the small one. Give me. Alright, and for some head swapping action, his head pops off and his head ball is actually the exact same size as the Quantum Suit version, so you can mix and match them if you want, although I still think that this helmet looks a lot better. But based on your comments, the head swap that you really want to see is between the Legends 10-year Captain America. Alright, now we got their heads off, we'll go and add the helmetless Chris Evans face right there. Now, first thing I do want to mention here is the basic figure, and here is the Legends version. If you look closely, the basic figure over here has a bigger ball joint than the Legends, so naturally it won't perfectly fit onto there, but it will sit there pretty nicely. And check this out, it actually looks pretty decent. Alright, there we go, pop that on there, and it actually, you know, looks pretty good. It can't really pose it quite as much because it doesn't stick on, but honestly, if you heated it up and really forced it in there, you probably could get it to pop in, although then it wouldn't fit so well on that. But overall, it looks pretty decent, and it works if you wanted a higher end head sculpt there that had the painted wings. But of course, if you wanted the headless Chris Evans face, or the helmetless, not headless, there's that look there, and it doesn't look half bad, honestly. It looks like it's slightly bit too big, But honestly, I like it, and it works, and it looks good, and you can do that considering that they don't have a Legends scale armor Captain America yet, so this is a great alternative. And if you want to just know, if you put the basic figure on the Legends body, it just looks weird, so yeah, I wouldn't try that. And just for fun, for those of you wondering, here is what the combination of the Legend parts, the shield, hammer, and head look like all together, and hey, I think it looks pretty great. What do you guys think? Looking pretty spiffy there. And of course you can do the headless Chris Evans there, although he never really took his head off when he held the hammer, but still, you can do that there too, and he also looks just as good. So this is a great alternative for you guys out there wishing that there was a Legends. This should hold you over until Hasbro finally makes one, but for me, I'm just happy with that. Now for some other comparisons. Here he is next to some more Captain figures. We got the Endgame basics here with the ugly blue there, and the Infinity War Hero Vision, the one you saw earlier, and the Infinity War Legends. And here he is next to the Marvel Legends Infinity War Thor, who has trouble standing without his cape, the SH Figure Arts Infinity War Thanos, the SH Figure Arts Infinity War Mark 50 Iron Man, the Marvel Legends Captain Marvel, the other Captain, and here's a Marvel Legends Infinity War Thanos Bath, ignore the apocalypse leg. And finally, here he is next to just a few Endgame basic figures. One of them doesn't belong there, can you spot it? Okay, now two don't belong there. Well guys, I actually really do like this figure. And aside from the hard to come by SH Figure Arts version, this is the only articulating scale armor movie Captain America figure out right now. So if you don't mind the lack of articulation compared to the Figure Arts version, this figure is a steal at $10 compared to the almost $100 price tag of the Figure Arts. Plus, part swapping with the Legends figures really makes him shine. Anywho guys, we still got Ant-Man, Black Panther, and the Chitauri left to review, so don't forget to vote in the poll or the comments below on who you want to see next. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.